Hello everyone. Today here in our podcast is Gaila Papartytė. She is Executive Director at Benedictas Gilės Foundation and also the coordinator of the portal project where we will talk about. Hi Gaila, thank you for joining us today. We've invited you to tell us more about the big or huge project called Portal Unity Network, where you were the coordinator and where we worked together. So I believe this was just the beginning of the whole network, but maybe we can talk about it a little bit more. So if there are some people who did not hear about this fascinating project, Lithuania's capital, Vilnius, is pushing for people to rediscover a sense of connection thanks to a high-tech installation, the portal. The experience is unique in Europe as it connects inhabitants of Vilnius and Lublin in Poland. Resembling the wheel of time, the portal is a large circle which is connected to other portals somewhere else in Europe. So the first city to be connected to Vilnius is Lublin in Poland, because both cities share a common history. And the portal aims to serve as a visual bridge and a global community accelerator that brings people of different cultures together and encourages them to rethink the meaning of unity. So this portal project is a good practice example for our Creative Communities First project, which is funded under Erasmus Plus program. In this project, we aim to encourage young people to develop innovations, create new business ideas, and collaborate to each other. So, Ringaile, such an inspirational project. Could you tell us a little more about the portal? How did you come up with this idea in general?
Thank you, Lina. Thank you for having me here. For starters, about the starters, it was actually a long road, and a long time ago, my dear friend and colleague Benedictas Gilės, with whom foundation we've been working for the past 5 years, he came up with the idea of the portal, and he is actually the initiator and the author of it. Basically, he in his lifetime had a great opportunity to travel the world, to actually meet different cultures and different people, and through his experiences, through his travels, he really understood that we are way more connected than we probably think, or our prejudices led us to think. And in some time, he came up with the idea that he would love to build a platform for people to connect. So basically, this is how this idea of portal happened and started. And afterwards, Benedicta started working with many more people for the portal to actually happen.
Thank you. So you joined the portal project from the very beginning. What were the key challenges in the development and implementation of this project?
So me, myself, I've been with the portal for almost 5 years, I'd say. The idea probably was born even a few years earlier. So really a long process. And in that process, I would say that it was basically like jumping into cold water. Probably you can try to prepare whatever you want. You still don't know the first time that cold will hit you. So we've been preparing for a long time, and probably what was really the most challenging is that it's a very complex project. It's not that we only wanted to build a sculpture, a tech art sculpture for people. It's not only that we wanted to build a platform for like socializing and communication, but we also wanted to spread that message of unity. We wanted, to actually encourage global discussions. So we started as a very small team, and actually we understood that we are really diving deep into something that is bigger than the project itself, probably. So the challenges, every step of the project was a challenge, but show me a project without challenges. I think you wouldn't find any. So every step
Yes.
challenge, because we, where we had some knowledge, of course we used it, we did our best, but there were like there was a lot of experimentation in this project. We needed to find fast solutions, sometimes like solutions which we needed to make in a few minutes sometimes. So yeah, so it was challenging, but probably this was the thing that was driving us, actually, because we started it, there was no way back, and we were just going with the flow, and the flow was always, even though it was hard, but it was moving so fast and so strong that, yeah, finally we built it.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, how did you overcome the challenges? But you just said that you just have to do, and you just do it.
you know
So yeah,
yeah, of course we had to do it. It's not like we were obliged to do it. It's not like some people's life depends on that, but we really believed in the idea all the time. All the team, all the people that joined us in this process really believed in this project so much that there was just no doubt that we will do it, maybe later, but it will happen, and it really happened. So yeah, so I would say that probably all the great people that came along in the project, all the great team members that came along, any supporters that came into the project. Without people, it wouldn't have happened. So the challenges wouldn't have been overcome as well.
yeah. So the success factor is the team then here. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would
I
say.
know. I was with the one foot in that project as well. From Linkmenų
Yeah,
Fabrikas team, and I know how my colleagues gave all their efforts to make it happen and to be it like as it is successful and nice and important for the societies and communities.
absolutely.
So, but this project happened, or it happened that this project was opened during the pandemics. I know that when you started with the idea, you couldn't imagine that something like this, like the whole world lockdown will happen. But do you think it was just in time? It seems like it was the added value that it could connect people when nobody can travel. So
Yeah, actually, it's a very good question, but also it's something that we didn't plan of. Like nobody in this world planned the pandemics to happen.
yeah.
So yeah, so now this question usually comes up to everybody who's interested in the portal. Was it intentional? Not. Definitely, it wasn't
But looks
intentional.
like,
Yeah, it looked. Originally, we were supposed to start first or second quarter 2020. We know what happened, back in 2020. So this was another challenge, because we needed to postpone, the project because of that, because all the building process stopped, and the partnerships also were like. All the deals with the partnerships weren't going that smoothly during the pandemics. So yeah, looking from one angle, it might seem that it added value. From looking from another angle, it also challenged us in choosing the partnering city. Probably we could have maybe chosen another location, or we could have maybe produced more portals in that time. But all in all, I think that everything happens at the right time when it happens. And in the end, yeah, probably people were really hungry and really, really wanted to get back into the casual life and into life before COVID, and everyone was really hungry for that. human connection. So
yes,
the
and I
portal,
think,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
I
no, no,
think
no.
the portal somehow really united people from different countries. It was like,
Yeah,
it was really popular when we opened it. So, um, what do you think? Which are key success factors? Is that hunger of people, or it's more the idea itself?
yeah. So I think it's a bit of everything, because yeah, we came up with this idea which you mentioned while presenting the project, and this is actually the key driver for us. It has been the key driver for us, and it is and will always be that wish to actually build bridges and to spread that message of unity, of empathy, of tolerance, friendship around the globe. So these are really well, it's like very universal truth, it's universal values, it's universal ideas that every good-hearted soul understands. So this is where really people from all around the globe resonated with the idea, because we just, dropped a hint on the fact that we might have probably forgot some things, some essentials in our lives, and those essentials are so simple, actually. We had a platform which is Portal, and the platform helps us to actually look into the eyes of the person on another side of the portal and to think, who are you? You're not from here. What's that city? But in the end, people were smiling. People were just smiling and sharing that good, great emotion and that will, to actually connect. And this is this is one part of the project where we had the sculptures of Portal, and where Portal live its life, like in real world. But the huge resonance came from like online world, which is, we are inseparable now with the fact that we live in the 21st century, and so much is happening online. And we do believe that it might work to the benefit of our final goal, because people really started sharing the message. And during a year, more than a year, we reached an audience of over 1.5 billion people all around the globe. And now
Wow,
Portal is,
that's a huge.
yeah, and in its official numbers, which we got from our official agency, Go Vilnius, working under Vilnius City Municipality. So it wasn't something we expected. It was huge. One day, we opened the portal. Another day, it's just starting going viral on Reddit. And then, media from all around the globe started reaching out to us, and potential, partners and various people all around the globe just reached out to us, really resonating with the idea which we came up with. And we just understood that, yeah, we didn't say anything new. We just brought a reminder, which was always somewhere, in the back of everyone's mind. And till this day, especially now, that online presence of Portal is very important, because in the future we're hoping for way more portals to happen, to be built around the globe. But now one way to actually share that message and to bring the idea of the portal to people is through social media. So it's really trending on TikTok. It's engaging millions of people. So we're very, very happy that this idea was really needed and people really resonated with it.
Yeah, always back to the basics. Yeah,
Yeah.
communication and societies. Um, yeah, you have already mentioned the challenges during pandemics, and of course, the portal team was huge, starting from your foundation, municipalities, our university, and manufacturers, and media, and everything. So, what was the key challenges in building the portal and further tasks?
Yeah, so probably as I mentioned while we spoke about the challenges of the project in general, everything was an experiment. So we just really needed some bold decisions and bold team to actually make it happen. So forever, I will be so thankful for everybody who joined the team and who was there for the portal to happen. When, you know, one minute you know that, okay, we cannot, you know, proceed, we cannot find a solution, and you know that you need that solution, you needed that solution yesterday, and somehow all together we always came up with those solutions. So it was always so amazing. And I think that it was a challenge that, yeah, we needed to contact, probably, you know, most of the communication happened online, but online or not, if not the team that we had on the project, it wouldn't have happened. So yeah, so it was the
Yeah.
power of body that was working.
And the communication with different municipalities from other countries and the manufacturers, they are not used to work from distance, I think. So you had to
Yes,
find a way how to visit, how to build a portal, managing it like online, yeah, when you cannot visit the manufacturers and cannot see the process itself or find a way how to visit them, even when you cannot travel within Lithuania. That was
exactly.
the thing.
Exactly, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And like trying to pitch, you know, the idea to some high level, high ranking decision makers, you know, politicians and stuff, and you're just some, you know, kid from whatever, from Vilnius, who wants to who wants to make good things happen. And they're like, okay, who are you, do you have any data or whatever? Well, we have great ideas. So yeah, so as I said previously as well, it's a very, very complex project too. People who only see, you know, portal as a sculpture, yes, it is, and it's only fair, you know, to perceive it as you know, a sculpture, but behind it, there are so many layers of things that you actually need to manage, uh, and you need to manage various people behind that. But it's also the beauty of it, you know. It's interesting. It's not something that you do while working at the office starting from 8 to 5.
Yeah, yeah, and you managed it actually very well, because I met people from Lublin last week, and they said that the portal is in a main square, and many people are going through it and always looking at the portal, trying to find people from Vilnius in that window and trying to wave them, smile to them, and yeah,
Yeah, we actually received a great, you know, a great friendly opportunity from Lublin city to be there, and they really gave us the best, the premium space in the city, and we are so happy because it seems like, you know, even more life was brought to the main square, to the, actually it's a Lithuanian square in Lublin, so it's also very interesting, you know, it's a coincidence, but yeah, it is how it's called. So yeah, so we're very happy that our like we're so historically tied with Poland and with Lublin as well, and it was some, you know, unconventional way to reestablish that friendship.
yeah, really. And so the smaller copy of the portal, called Baby Portal, represented Lithuania in the Expo 2020 exhibition in Dubai last year or this year. So how that happened sounds like a huge project, like a separate project with its own challenges.
Yeah, actually it was. So it seems like it wasn't enough for us to to build an 11-ton structure, like two structures of 11-ton, and we decided why not to build a baby portal. But with this one, we really just we got an invitation from our expo team here in Lithuania to represent Lithuania and to make a prototype of the portal as the main exhibit for our pavilion there. And we just said, of course we're doing that. Come on, we're representing our country. This is what we want to do, definitely. But well, we were very short in time. Like we had barely a month to do everything, and it was a bit crazy because it was summertime. So it was summer of 2021, just after the initial, like the real portals were presented, and yeah, so we had a month, and it was summer, and it was still shortages caused by the pandemics. We needed materials, we needed screens. We realized that it's not possible to do that. Basically, the supply chains are somehow stuck, and but we did it one more time.
Yeah.
So one more time. So Jonas, the engineer from Vilnius Technikmenų Fabrikas, he gave his best in creating the prototype. Our partners in Dubai and partners from the team helping the expo team also helped a lot, and we somehow managed to find and to put all the pieces of the puzzle in the end. So I'm very, very happy that we really delivered our best there.
Yeah, I know, working through the night and on weekends and every day.
Yeah.
But if you knew what is waiting for you with both of these projects, would you start working on them again?
I think this is a question I should ask our team, everyone on the team first, because without the team, no. But no, I mean, I'm kidding. I would start it. Yeah, I would start it definitely. 110, 100.
Yeah, because still you were the one who was who had the main responsibility, for this to happen still.
Yeah.
And to manage the team and everything. So yeah. And you already mentioned something about the future, but can you tell us a little bit more about the plans expanding the Portal Unity network?
Yeah, so actually, it's a thing that we've been working on really hard since we launched the first portals in Lithuania and Poland. We received hundreds of inquiries from all around the globe, from various countries, cities, organizations, institutions, businesses, individuals. Like, it was enormous, and we realized that portals are really needed, and we really see the portal in the future happening in every continent, in various countries, and dozens of portals being built during 1 year, for example. Of course, it's the future. So we just really aim for the portal to become Portal Unity Network, connecting various cultures and countries, and we aim it to become basically the largest operating sculpture in the world as well. So yeah, so we are working hard towards that. We're working towards new partnerships, and now we do have few very well established partnerships, global ones, of course. I cannot reveal those yet, but yeah, I'm really excited about it. And next year will bring great news from Portal Unity Network, definitely.
Oh, we all are also very excited about it, to hear more about the Portal Unity Network and maybe to be part of it. So thank you,
Absolutely.
Ngaile. I really enjoyed the conversation. It's very nice to hear everything again, and from the very beginning, the whole history of the project and the whole process. I don't know if we forget something to mention, or would you like to add anything?
I think we're also, with this project, you can talk for hours probably, but let's not go there at the moment. I think we covered the essentials, and it's the most important. So yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Thank
you
so much.
very much. Thank you for listening us, and see you then within the future projects.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lina.